I can see the flowery pink curtains that cover the open window. I can feel the wild wind enter the premises and promise to break my favorite blue lamp. I can see the black guitar which I always thought was too big for my hands. I can see the large poster of Lionel Messi that has loyally stayed stuck on my wall since I was 15. I am standing in front of a mirror, but I cannot see my own reflection, for I do not know who I am anymore. Tiny braids in my long brown hair fly out the back window of the car. I wave at the passerbys and smile dreamily, to behave like I am in a movie. That day at age 6, I told my father that I wanted to be an actress. But when you are born with 3.5 kilograms of flesh and bone instead of 2.5, the doctor sends you back home with a sticker that says this baby weighs more than average. When at life's every stage, you wage a war with the words plump, chubby, and even cute. No one has to humiliate you. You already know. No one told me that I would not become an actress because no one knew that I wanted to. No one told me that I would or would not lose any weight because no one knew that I wanted to. And so one night, standing in front of the very same mirror with skin that screamed, I want to be on the big screen, little by little, I ripped it apart, until the layer that wanted to act fell down and was flushed down the drain. I was 12 years old when I said I wanted to change the world, but someone told me that the world was too large and I was too little. When I said I was 1 in a million, I was told that the world population count goes up to more than 1 billion. And I didn't fight, I just went and proved them right because that night I cried till my second layer was shred into pieces. It's funny how you can lose so many layers and still not lose any weight. When I wanted to sing and dance and see the world, I was told that it's all about making money, and instead of using this and doing it all, I shed. Layer by layer, I shed it all until I had no hopes, no dreams, no desire to collect any gold or to grow old or to do anything at all. I shed everything in the name of being a strong girl, even my tears that were only trying to tell me the truth. Until one day, opportunity knocked on my door. It waited and waited. It banged loud and clear, but I had no hands to answer its call. I had no voice to tell it that I had been waiting for it all my life. Hell, I didn't even have any ears to listen and to know that it was there. The human mind is a funny place. It continues in a cycle until you tell it that the path to growth is not round. It is to be found by moving forward, by moving out of your comfort zone of this is not possible and hence I am not going to do it. I have come to realize that self-victimization is a drug. Your mind lures you to give up everything and then makes you believe that you had nothing. Your constant cries of why me sound like music to your brain, but they're not. The cries of you locked up behind walls of why fate treated you wrong. I was locked up behind bars of why destiny only chose to take me through a path full of thorns, not realizing that the only one who held the key to that door was me. No one can hurt you as much as you can hurt yourself. I have never been humiliated for being a plump kid by an outsider. I was punished by me, myself. I started excusing myself from doing everything by telling me that life had made the environment hostile, that it was testing me, that it was playing games with me, that I was its favorite experiment, until I put a brake and realized that victimizing myself is like being a car driven by someone else with just the brakes on, except that there is no other driver. It is just me and the road, and I can choose to keep moving forward or to keep taking U-turns. It is my choice. I stand in front of the very same mirror and search for my own reflection. I see nothing. Because even though I have realized it, I do not want to patch the old layers back onto my body because I want to keep moving forward. I stand in front of the mirror and search for my own reflection. I see nothing, nothing to go back to, nothing to crib about, nothing to blame life for. I stand in front of the mirror and search for my own reflection. I see nothing. Because it is not a mirror anymore. It is the only piece of shattered glass in the world which screams of happiness. Because it knows that a little girl broke it to find her way out of her mind's cage, to spread her wings and to fly.